Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 699 of Fallout 4. There is one more to go. One more to go to 700. Holy crap. Anyway, last episode was all about raising the roof. Kappa. No, we raised the floor. So we raised the floor in this place in the marina, and you know what? I really like the way it looks. We've given it an extra layer of depth that I've previously never really had in any of my settlements, and I love it. I also broke down the old building that was there, Phyllis's crab shack. I completely got rid of it. There was like a boathouse here, and one problem, the only thing out of everything that I've deleted that I can't get rid of is this thing. I have extra object selection enabled, and unfortunately it's just not something that I can get rid of even if I look at it and just press R. Nope. So we have a floaty, and that's not ideal, but we're gonna have to make do. What I could probably get away with is maybe putting like some kind of wall or structure or some kind of just object there to cover it up, just so it doesn't look so, you know, glaringly annoying. But yeah, that's my current plan on how to deal with that one. But if you guys are enjoying the Fallout videos, do appreciate those of you who take the time to like the video. Helps me out with all the YouTube shenanigans. Keeps me going, keeps me motivated, you guys. Nah, but it does help. Andy Hoodles, I think this is, no, not the pier. Like the last of the things that I need to scrap, or at least the last of the things that I'm able to scrap here that need to go bye-bye. Oh, I lied. There's some garbo here. Now we're good, right? Right. All right. Let's raise the floor. Oh God. Look, just either all on or just nothing at all with that one. I don't know what the dealio was with that, but whatever. We got it working. Now that this admittedly looks a bit floaty, but it's an easy solution, and it's as simple as putting another floor down here. But I think we're not really gonna see that so much, you know? I mean, depending on how I build this and depending on how I close things up, that's not something we're ever gonna see. So I'm not gonna worry about that floaty portion right now. We'll have to wait and see. I'll give you guys your bench, you know, I'll just raise it up and let you use your bench. I could totally be that guy and just scrap the entire thing, but hey, I'll let you have a spot to sit down. 8 people in here, that's pretty cool. Still need people. We still have the recruitment bacon going, and we still have beds to accommodate those of them, those people who join us. But yeah, I mean, I guess if I ever really want to just make this on my own, I could make my own floaty little, with a power of rotation. I could make my own little ramp. So I'm gonna scrap that. I think we're gonna do away with it. I'll leave the pier. Maybe not this portion. Warehouse wall. I don't know. Oh, it must have... No, that's catwalk railing. There must have been an invisible wall that I just scrapped. Huh. I thought maybe I got lucky and I managed to find, like, the magic piece of this thing that was missing, but no. No dice. No dice. But yeah, I'm just going to ignore this. We're going to build over top of it and just... we'll be better off for it, shall we? But, of course, let's finish actually raising all of these pieces up here. I'm aiming to start the main building here of what's going to be the marina. Well, I'm sorry, ma'am, sir, ma'am, sir. It's a sir. There's a beard. Sir, I'm sorry, dude. Ooh, didn't mean to pick that up. Sorry, dude. I'm going to relocate the mute fruit here. Give you a new place to go. You've got some fancy changes coming in your life there, buddy. You best be grateful. You have probably one of the better looking settlements, I think. Or at least you're going to have one of the better looking settlements. Yeah, you have a settlement with some nice walls and floors. Let's not lie to them just yet. Let's not get their hopes up too much. But the plan here is to give them even they even get an accent. Hold on, extra object selection. Can I get rid of this? No, that bush I can't get rid of. That sucks. But I even gave them an accent, like the flooring. I could use this piece, but for whatever reason I've decided I like the way that the 1x1 looks with the like the wood grain going the one way. So I'm gonna keep that little plan going. But they even have accent pieces on the outside edges, just like these settlers, man. I don't think they realize just how how benevolent of an overseer, if you will. Even though we're not technically, oh god, the rotation. Even though we're not technically, you know, an overseer, we're not, I mean, well, technically we are an overseer, but we're not in the vault. How nice of a mayor, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know. Just a little something. How nice of a guy, let's go with that, that I am, that I take the time of day to do all this stuff for these people. Ungrateful. Ungrateful. I dare say that they're pretty ungrateful, but look at this. Look how open this place got once you just... I like the marina, just as a place to work with scrap everything, just... It really worked out well. But one thing, again, of course, is remember that this tile right here is not centered. That was a weird noise. Is not centered with that, so... I mean, there's not much I can do about it. Like, I couldn't build up my building and assume that it was lined up in relation to that, but whatever. Now, I need to figure out the location of this building, the main structure. And I don't think that I'm going to centralize it. I think I'm actually going to change things up and maybe put like a living quarters separate to the main place, and like have like a maybe like a vendor place, like a market, and I could even have like a crafting area. We're gonna, I think I'll split this place up just a smidge, just, you know, some artistic decisions. I don't know why. For some reason, it never lets me rotate the grain of the wood unless the wood, or I'm sorry, unless this floor is here. So we'll have to see. I am not entirely sure how this is gonna work, but you know what? That doesn't look too bad with the dock. Yeah. Oh, the doggos are angry. So with the doggos barking, I do have to go for. Alrighty, sorry about that quick little interruption. It involved corgis. We'll just leave it at that. Oh god, now that I'm not on the building interface, I just noticed my AP. My character is so amazingly hungry and thirsty right now, and I'm just over here neglecting him. I'm like a bad pet owner, but you know, myself in the game, just neglection, just neglected, just my poor lone survivor. That poor dude. He will never eat. He will never drink, nor will he sleep, because I'm also tired in game. I've thoroughly neglected my character. Not sure if I should be proud of this or not. Oh, I just thought of something. I could come up with a way to get me into the dock, or onto the dock here. So now previously we had that boat ramp, and obviously we were on the same floor as the dock, but now there's no way other than like a drop down. If I were to remove maybe that and that, considering it's a dock, some kind of wooden staircase I think would stand to reason. I'd prefer to use this and then double up. Oh boy. Okay, that's totally not where I wanted that to go. I mean, I wish there was like maybe a better option for that, but that could kind of work. But then what I need to do is somehow, I guess I would also want this to be wood too, because I can't recreate the dock exactly. There's nothing. There's nothing in my set of things that I have available, my prefabs, that I think I could. Oh man. Maybe the shack foundation will give me the cheese that I'm looking for here. There's nothing in my list of available structures that perfectly matches this. Oof, this is a conundrum. But yeah, I want to have it so I can get to the dock in like some kind of normal fashion, other than jumping, because that'd just be goofy. I saw that I could snap here. There's definitely a snapping location. Ooh. All right. I mean, that's obviously it's not perfect, but it's a start. There was also a spot right there. So the issue currently is the little log right there that protrudes out. But that I mean, it's as good as I can get it. I mean, there's the foundation. There's that. There's just nothing I think that works perfectly. There is a shack bridge, admittedly, and it ain't the prettiest thing. It ain't the prettiest thing, but somehow, someway, I think the coloring matches better. You know, I feel like it's more gray. Nah, I think I should be making things up. I don't know. I was thinking about somehow justifying that, but nah, I'm not going to go with that. Anyway, let's just move on. Let's just assume that this is what we're going to keep. And if we need to change it at a later date, we can change it at a later date. That's pretty easy peasy. But, yeah. Just put these things here, get these to snap, and then you have the staircase come down. And I don't really want you to see the water beneath you, because then you see the clipping issues that are there. So if I can strategically hide this, and I'm really wondering right now if I can... Oh boy. Okay, well, we're going to do a wicked case of TCL and go underground here. Oh boy, I have no idea where I am. I think I have my bearings. Kind of. Oh man. So the issue I'm having now is the sheer amount of things that are clipping. I can't see where I'm snapping. Can I pull this closer at all? Right here is where it needs to snap. Oh. Right here is where it needs to snap. Oh, I think I may have it. Oh, and the wood's even lined up. Oh, I think I just got really lucky. Okay, so obviously that don't look perfect. I mean, you come down here and you see that, like, that wood grain. There's really nothing I could do. The only thing I could do is split the difference. But you come down here and you've got the dock. I don't like the gap in the floor, but that's like all I can truly do. The only thing I could do is make artificial staircases using the same strategy I used here to raise up a platform, but whatever. Let's not get too enveloped in that right now. That's obviously not the primary objective of the day. Primary objective is to finish the floor and try to get the structure going. Which, now that we have that established, this pier no longer... Oh, I just thought of something. I could just repurpose the pier. Oh, because I'm going to cover this up. Oh. Okay, I want this to go the same way. Now, sadly, even with let's turn object snap off, there's nothing that I'm really going to be able to do because I don't believe that this has any kind of snapping properties on it. I can get it to like that point and put it down. Then I can get rid of this crappy floor, but there's going to be a gap there. But as long as you don't fall through, what the hell does it matter, right? Interesting. It's not gonna look perfect. That's weird. If you look at that, you see that texture? There's sand directly below the pier. There's actually sand attached to the pier sprite. Oh god, I somehow picked up a mute fruit. I meant to pick this up to see if we could see like the sand. I mean, it's a bit floaty. Oh god, I have no AP. I can't fly for more than like 2 seconds right now because I'm just neglecting my character. But if I remove... Here I am getting focused on this when I just said I don't want to get focused on this. But if I remove that, see if I can... Shack foundation. That texture clearly makes more sense than this texture. How many more pier things do I have to work with? I have a few. Alright, you know what? Fingers crossed here. I'm banking on this working. I can take the pier and I can line up the sprites, and then I can make my own little... I could just repurpose what we... Oh, dude, that actually is so much better than my initial plan. Oh god. Yeah, that's not the pier that I want. This is not the pier you're looking for. That's not the pier I'm looking for. No. This may be a problem because of the staircase, but let's try it anyway. If I have to break the stairs, obviously I'll do that. I don't know why it won't let me push that, but there you go. As best as I can get that aligned. That was a pretty good first guess. And it's cool. It even put sand underneath it. I was making fun of that earlier, but now it just, I don't know. It seems right. I could put a something underneath that to patch it up, but look at this. You can walk straight across it. Nothing. No problem. Not a one. You dip down just a smidge, but whatever. Tell me that doesn't look like it was meant to be there. The only thing I don't like is the staircase. I like the repurposing of the natural material. I didn't even think about that. Oh, I'm so glad I don't know. I'm so glad I caught that. Okay, let's move on. That's another that's just like that's just the settlements thing here. It's like, how do I solve this problem? How do I solve the next problem? I feel like I'm in math class, problem after problem after problem. I'm just doing some problem solving today. That's me. Now, why is this stuff refusing? See, oh, That's why. I'm like, why is it not snapping? You know, I wonder. I had object snap off. Do they snap in any way? No. I figure. Oh god, look at that. Whoosh! I figured they didn't snap. So be it. Good enough. Let's get back to the floor grind, shall we? Finally. I've gotten very few idiot savant procs for somebody with their int as like low as I can possibly get it. He says as he gets 2 in a row. The game is voice activated, and it reminds me of Darkest Dungeon, because in that game, the moment you say please don't, or I sure hope not, well, I think you know where that's going. I am just going to store these. So can you go here? Can you go over there? You're actually in the way of the plants, and you're making it very difficult. Why is that not storing? Tab store. Tab store. I was pressing tab. Must have had something else selected. It's easier just to store these things and put them down en masse where it's going to matter. If I take away enough of these, it's going to make people a little bit feisty for the food values, but that's okay. They're in the way of some rocks and some things, and I just want to get them the heck going out of here. Yeah, that's right, person. You can't walk that person. It's just a floating head. It's like when you bury somebody in sand, but this time I buried this person in concrete. I'm pretty sure that's a crime. I guess I'm gonna keep that retaining wall, depending on how it looks once I put these things down and I go take a look-see-loo. I just buried that person, and that's kind of morbid. It's kind of hilariously morbid. Sadly, I have to line these up because again, this whole side, unlike the other side, is outside of the buildable area. But you know what? At least these things are snapping and the wood grain is facing the right way. God, I can't wait to finish this settlement. Not because I'm fed up with it, but like, oops, I just really want to see it come together. I just really want to see what this ends up looking like. I mean, I've been looking at it through the eyes of a person who's in the settlement interface, so I'm having all these outlines, and I have the the settlement, like the green walls and all that silly crap. Like, I'm almost done with that. I'm almost not seeing that anymore. Get out of here, moot fruit. People are gonna go underground and try and work on you. And yeah, I need to patch that up in some way, but that just kind of flows, you know? I just feel like this flows. Like, you come up here, boom, you take a turn, boom, all right, you're up in the main part of the base. It works. Like, I don't know what happened. Okay, apparently I became Picasso. Suddenly artist. At the very least, I feel like one, because I am truly satisfied with how this is turning out so far. I am demolishing, mind you, my settlement size. That's not a problem. Not sure what I want to do about that, but maybe even just put that there. But I'm destroying my settlement size with basically floors and walls, but there's many a way around that one, as we are full well aware of. Oh, that's the full one. I was gonna say, that's not the one that I want. And you can see how there's a slight, at least it feels like, at least on the other side of the settlement, there's a slight area that you can see through there, but I don't really think you're ever gonna notice it. I mean, I'm struggling to see it right now, but never mind. I'm just gonna put these down, and if they don't snap the right way, I'll just rotate them later. That seems easier. Just put them down in mass, and then edit them individually. So look for the ones that aren't correct, and then just rotate like that. There you go. That's easier. Got him. So look at that. I got decoration along the outside of my settlement. I've got a real dock. I've got people working down at the docks. I didn't even put anything over here intentionally, so just to make it look like that. But they're all just standing there. Impressive. Then you got this dude just sitting down on the one place to sit down. What a bum. What a bum. Well, I tell you what. I think it's time we focus on a building. We focus on some kind of structure, and I think that structure is going to, the first structure is going to go over here. Can I don't have extra object selection enabled. Just move you over here. I think that structure is going to go on this side. You got to decide now. Is this the living quarters? Is this the crafting area? Is this the vendor place? Technically, this is the most exposed side of my base because of the way they could jump over the wall over there. It's unlikely But I mean, look at the turrets. It's unlikely, but technically it is. So I guess maybe the living quarters wouldn't be the smartest idea. A crafting area. I mean, I guess it doesn't truly matter. Let's see here. Wood. These walls, are they gonna cooperate? No, not like that. Are these walls gonna cooperate with the fact that I do not have that certain flooring down so much as I have? Like, do I have to do one of these numbers? Yeah, I'll have to do one of those numbers to start my walls. That's an easy solution to a problem. I'm not gonna complain about that in the slightest. The issue is gonna be to get this to snap right here. But I think the back wall of the vendor will be on this tile. What I mean by that is just like this. We'll have it run down this way so that there's still plenty of room for you to walk outside of the building and potentially even put crops here. And because I don't think I'm going to specifically need to be in my suit for this, I'm actually going to hop out. I've been in my power armor this whole time, and I've been destroying fusion core after fusion core. And you know what? I just move faster on ground anyway because I have the amazing 10% increased movement speed. And yeah, maybe I just want to use my movement speed. How about that game? You ever think about that one? Anyway, we don't want to go past this point. We don't want to hit the marina. So I'm guessing right here. Obviously, I need to put the wall down for real, but I'm guessing right here as we cap it off. Maybe even build a little bit more this way. And I don't want to make this building a like a perfect square, so much as I think a rectangle would look cooler. Probably going to have to do one of these numbers to get this to snap. I'm thinking like a rectangle would look cooler. Are you just not going to cooperate? There, you're cooperating. Or not in a rectangle. It's like an L-shaped building. I think that's what I'm going to go for. So let's see here. Continue this, one more, two more, and then cap it this way with a door. So then you can come in the settlement, and then there's a door, and then this is, I guess, my crafting area. I can make this my vendors, I can make this my crafting area. I say I just make this the crafting area. Let's go with that. We'll operate under that assumption. I'm going to push this wall out one more. And because I have extra object selection enabled, it's kind of weird just being able to move my power armor, but I'll just put my fancy schmancy suit of power armor on over here. That's all good. I do kind of worry like I'm gonna die, you know. So I'm not at my power armor. I'm over here taking constant damage, but I out regen because I can't see my health when I'm in this interface. But we'll be okay. Let's go to miscellaneous snap and build doorway. Where are you? Modular doorway. I want this piece. And then I bet I have to get rid of this tile. Are you gonna snap? Ooh, okay. Do I want it here? I think I want that right there. That's what we're gonna go with anyway. Now let's put the caps on here. I guess this could have like an open window. You know, just some aesthetic here. Let's go to doors. Now remember, we're inside the settlement. I don't really want metal doors. I want something more homely. Let's just check, see what we got over here. Yeah, a vault door. That's pretty homely. Reminds me of home. Just, you know, the whole Vault 111 thing. I don't want a door with broken windows or something like that. So I'm guessing, let's just do a nice, inviting, plain old white door. Just plain old white door. Nothing fancy. I wish I could make it cleaner. You know, it's got to be that dirty white door, but it is what it is. Give me my fancy snap and build walls, and I want to snap this way, but I don't think it's going to work. So the idea is, I guess, to have a couple machines lined up. I feel like the room's going to be a bit claustrophobic, to be honest with you. I mean, I could add this right here, and then maybe even get rid of that window, and then put a full cap there. But I feel like if I guess I have to start this again. If I snap this here, will you please snap, or do I have to mess with the tiles again? No, I'm lucky. Let's just place it there and kind of visualize it, shall we? So if I do one of these numbers, we build down to here, and then we turn in, which is, of course, going to require something either didn't snap correctly. Yeah, something didn't snap correctly. I'm like, that's not lined up. Put this here. Rotate. Ooh, please cooperate. Oh, sometimes this is a real pain in my butt. But it's a It's a worthwhile pain in my butt. Okay, you know what? Sometimes it's worth it. I'm not even going to get into the joke that I'm kind of making. And I could even, if I want, put another doorway here. But my issue with something like this is it's too small. I think this is far too restricting. Maybe what I'll do is remove that doorway frame, and maybe I'll put like I'll push the wall out here, put a door here. So I feel like it's also, this is becoming too big to be a like a crafting area. You know, this is almost shaping up to be like a vendor area. Maybe a design like this is better suited to be a vendor area. Like you walk through, you walk down the hallway, interact with each of your vendors, and then you're good. Then that's it. Maybe that's the extent of it. Maybe that's what I do. But I want to go with some non-perfectly square rooms. I think that's the game plan. In fact, I think I want to push this wall out one more. But I guess I have to just finalize that thought in my head. I wish I could put like a snap and build kind of like nothing. Like, I guess maybe I could. Hold on, let's test something. So there's these half walls. Yeah. All right. There's a half wall here, which, well, damn it. Snap that, store this. Modular doorway. Cool. Oh, is this really gonna work the way I'm thinking? Oh my god. That is awesome, dude. I love the snap and build mod. Because you can't have good looking wood walls without the mod like this. Open sesame, please. Thank you. You can't have these nice walls with this mod. Look at that. I don't need to make 3 to have a doorway in the center. I can use 2, but use half walls. And then you just, honey, I'm home. You'll walk in here and you have whatever's in here, and then you're good to go. This is pretty cool. And then I can have the fancy roofs. Remember, I figured out how to use like the roof set. This is gonna be pretty. I mean, I realize how big of a project this has been, but this is nice. However, guys, I think it is indeed time to wrap the episode up here. Episode 699. Next episode is 700. But I'm impressed. Like, what do you think? I think this could potentially be one of my best settlements. Like, I'm loving it. But again, wrap it up here. 699. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you next time.